Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another visual novel. A visual novel called Everlasting Summer. Now, as what this is about, I think it's about going to a camp with a bunch of girls, which means, you know, little something's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. I really hope you do, otherwise this is gonna be really awkward. I really hope the neighbors can't see what I'm doing. Or anyone moves in next door, because my window's open. Anyway, let's get a new game. Dear Pioneer, you are on the verge of wondrous discoveries. The doors of the most wonderful place in the world. Our favorite camp, Sovianak. I think this is a Russian game, actually. Let's see how the Russians make a visual novel. Have opened before you. You'll remember this session for the rest of your life. Welcome. Sure, let's go. Let's go to Camp Solvianak? Solvianak? Fuck. I was having that dream once again. That dream. Same thing every night. It's so dark. This boy is twisted. But it's all forgotten in the morning, as usual. Maybe it's for the best. Only a glimpse of memory will remain of gates, half open as if inviting me somewhere, with two frozen stone pioneers standing close by. Let it go! Let it go! Sorry. And also that strange girl, who keeps asking me, are you fat? Wait, what does she ask me? What does she ask me? This is weird. Will you come with me? No. Kobe Hawk? Kobe! This is an amusement park dedicated to Kobe! Holy shit! Will you come with me to the land of Kobe? Come. but where? And why? And how? And who? And where am I anyway? Of course, it all happened in real life. I certainly would have been scared, stranger danger and all. Well, what else would one expect to feel? But this is just a dream. The same one I see every night. There must be a reason. There has to be a reason for everything. No, that's bullshit. That is a bullshit statement, you know it. You don't have to know where or why to realize something is really happening. Something desperately seeking my attention. But this is a dream. It's just made up, isn't it? Isn't it? Since everything that surrounds me here is real, I thought this was a dream. It's not real. You're mixing dream from reality. As real as things in my own flat, I could open the gates, hear the hinges creak, brush the crumbling rust away with my hand, inhale the fresh cool air and shivers from the cold. I could, but to do that I would need to pick myself up, take a step, move my hand. But this is a dream. I understand that, but what of it? What does my understanding change? Because here, it's just like the other side of the cracked screen of an old TV, which struggles to fight against static noise and strives to show its audience everything without missing a single detail. See, kids, this is what we called back in the day a VHS. It was this little block thingy that you put into a VHS player, and instead of CDs, it would run off film. So there's a history lesson for you. But the picture is getting blurry, and yeah, that happened a lot with VHS. I must be waking up soon. ... I'm awake? Am I awake? We just kind of blinked. Maybe I should ask her something? The girl? What's her name? About the stars, for instance. Why the stars, though? I'd rather ask about the gates. Yes, the gates! The gates. She would be so surprised. The gates to her virginity! No, we're not gonna be like that. Or better, why the dot over an I was called a tittle. I'm so immature. But the dot over a J was called a superscript dot. Nice letters. Funny name. As if they don't exist anymore. Still, what do letters, gates, and stars have to do with this place? Because even if I'm having this dream every night, which will be forgotten soon anyway, I've got to look for answers here and now. And there, if you look carefully, you can see the Magellanic... What the hell does that mean? Magellanic. Magellanic? Clouds. As if I'd end up in the southern hemisphere. Dot dot dot. In a dream, there are the small things that catch your attention. An unnatural color of grass, impossible curves of straight lines, or your own distorted reflection. While the real danger, which could put an end to everything right here and now, seems trivial. It's natural, since here you cannot die. I don't know, I'm pretty sure people have, died, sleeping. It could happen. I woke up with a thumbtack in my back, I nearly died. No, I'm still alive. I know it for sure. I've done it hundreds of times. But if you cannot die, is there a point in living? I should ask the girl. She's a local. She should know. Yes, exactly! Eureka! I should ask her about the owl, for example. You mean that owl? I thought that was just decoration. One strange bird it is. It can twist its head 360 degrees and not snap. Though, it doesn't matter. Dot dot dot. Will you come with me? And every time I have to answer, it's the only way. Otherwise the dream will never end and I will never wake up. Well... Is there a way I could save? Possibly? Save? No? No saving? Well, I'm fucked. Because I was always told the first rule of visual novels, when you come to a situation like this, where you got two choices or more, you save. I'm right-clicking, I'm pressing escape, and there is no save button. So sure, I'll go with you. Every time it's so hard to decide on the answer. Where am I? What am I doing here? Who is she? I would like to know that too. And why does so much of my life depend on this answer? I thought this was a game about going to a camp with a bunch of hot chicks, not this philosophical bullshit, okay? I wanted hot chicks, not this. Or maybe it doesn't. It's just a dream after all. Just a dream. Just a dream. Oh, did we wake up? Oh, did we wake up fine? Oh, look, a keyboard. I hear so much tick-tackling. What the fuck are we looking at? Look up some kind of porn? What are we... What is this? What are we... Something chan.ru. What were we doing? The computer screen stared at me as if it was alive. It's alive! Sometimes it really did seem like to me that it was a conscience of itself, had its own thoughts and wishes, ambitions that, if it had feelings, could love and suffer. Oh, BoJack Horseman. There was a thing in that show where Todd's phone ended up getting a mind, becoming like a conscience of its own, and it fell in love with the other phone, and then that phone got a conscience of its own, and well, you know, when two phones fall in love, they, I don't know. That's a really old phone. Holy shit! What year are we in? As if in our relationships, the screen wasn't an instrument. It was me who was the lifeless piece of plastic and textilite. There is some truth in that, probably because the computer provides 90% of my communication with the outside world. He's a shut-in, I think. Anonymous image boards, some chats from time to time, rarely ICQ or Jabber, and forums even more rarely. People on the other end of the internet cable simply do not exist. All of them are simply creations of its sick imagination. Imagination. An error in the source code or a kernel bug, which started living a life on its own. Come on, bud. What is this? It's so blurry I can't see anything. Is that a panda? No, that's a light. This is some weird-ass visual novel. If one looked at my existence from the outside, such thoughts would seem crazy, and a psychologist would surely give me a bunch of sophisticated diagnostics, or maybe write me a doctor's referral to the lonely bin, or the loony bin. Lonely bin. You're too lonely. Go in the corner. Is it daytime? Is it daytime? Ah. Here's me. A small apartment with no signs of repair or any semblance in order of it, and always the same view on the outside. View out the window on the gray megalopolis running somewhere day and night. Such are the conditions of my life. When am I gonna go to camp and meet hot chicks? Well, of course, it didn't all start like this. I was born, went to school and finished it, like all the others. I was accepted at a university where I spent a year and a half trailing behind and struggling. I drifted through several jobs. Sometimes it was working out quite well. Sometimes I was even getting decent money for it. But it all felt like it was not mine, as if taken from another man's biography. I wasn't living life to its fullest. It was looping over and over in monotonous circles. Like in the movie Groundhog Day. I've never seen that movie. Does such a movie exist? I don't know. It's just that I had no choice in how to spend my day, and every day repeated itself. The same vicious spiral. A spiral of emptiness, misery, and despair. This guy is really a Debbie Downer. I don't like him. Way to be a Debbie Downer. For the past 3 years, I just sat in front of the screen all day. Sometimes there were menial jobs. Sometimes my parents helped me. All in all, I was able to provide for myself. No wonder, really, since my needs are quite minor. I hardly leave my home, and my communication with the other people are almost exclusively consist of online correspondence with the anonymous who have no real name, no gender, or age. That's right, that's right, that should be the thing about the internet. You can't trust anyone. You know, they could be saying, hey, I'm such a hot chick, and really they're a dude. Disgusting, man. So, in brief, a quite typical life of a quite typical antisocial person of his time. Kinda Donnie Darko on a minor scale, without doomsday-related visions. Maybe some highly respected author will write a novel about me, and it will become a contemporary class of modern literature. Or I will write one myself. How convenient. However, what's the point of fooling myself? I tried many times, but couldn't even come up with a simple short story. I tried to learn many other things as well. Not gifted enough to draw. I know what you feel, buddy. A child could make a better stick figure than me. Programming, got bored. Foreign languages, takes too much time. The only thing I loved doing was reading, but still I never would have called myself a scholar. Perhaps I was an ace at watching anime and a grandmaster of lame internet jokes. Memes. If I were to get paid for it, I would probably be a happier person, and a richer person too, but I doubt it would fill the hole inside me. Dude, it's snowing outside! Christmas time is here, time for toys and cheer. Today was another typical day of typical failures, typical life. Can I please Oh my god. And today's the day when I have to go to my university reunion. Did we graduate college? I thought you said you spent a year and a half in college, not the full 4 years. Frankly speaking, I really didn't want to. What is the point? The time I spent with them was so short. However, I was persuaded by a friend, my former university mate, and one of the few with whom I kept in touch other than through the internet. I want to go back and change my sound settings. Why won't you let me? Yes, we understand it's dark and cold outside. Ah, we got hit. This is so weird. Is that us? Is that me? Dear Lord, we have a magnificent beard. Hold up. Okay, before we go any further, I want to... settings. Okay, that's so much better. And I think we'll bring the sound down a tad. Okay. No, wait. Wait, what happened? Uh... What happened? Fuck!